Alright, today I am going to go over how to make your own turkey broth. Turkey broth, what would you use it for? Turkey broth you can use in place of chicken broth. So, when you're going around to make your turkey for Thanksgiving, as long as you don't put too much stuff inside of the turkey, you can save all the juice and whatnot and turn it into broth. So what I've got is I got my crock pot, and I've only got a few vegetables. Usually I'll use celery as well. I don't always use carrots, only once in a great while do I use carrots. But I'm all out of celery today, and I was feeling a little lazy and didn't want to go to the store. So, and then got my turkey right here. I had removed the gravy packet. In my house we can't have them because my daughter and I have celiac disease, so we have to really watch out for that, so the gravy packet had to come out. And plus, you don't really need it anyways. So I threw some onions in the bottom of the crock pot, and kind of what this will do is it kind of just lines the bottom of the crock pot and keeps the turkey from burning on the bottom sometimes. So you got that, and then take your bird, throw your bird into your crock pot, and then just continue to put your vegetables around. Stick some onion up there, get some more onion around in here. And sorry for the horrible video. I'm holding my camera while doing all this at the same time. So got that in there, got that in there, got all the onion in there for the most part. And then can just shove some of these carrots up the turkey's butt. And all of these vegetables really do is just kind of help give it a little bit of a flavor. So you can do that, and then if you wanted to, you can even eat the vegetables after the turkey's done. So now that I got that in there, I got about 4 cups of water. And this, sometimes I'll use all of it, and sometimes I won't use, sometimes I'll use half of it. It kind of all depends on how big the bird is and all the other stuff that I have in there. So that should be about enough. And with the 4 cups of water I put in there, that will actually turn out to about probably 6 cups of broth. Maybe more. So, let's see here. High, and I'm gonna put it on for 8 hours. You can actually even put your turkey on low for like 10 or 12 hours and let it cook all day while you're at work too. And turn it on, and then I will resume this video once the turkey's done and how to process the broth. It's really easy. All right. Turkey's done. Over here I've got a bowl, a colander in it, a larger bowl. Might be a little hard to do one-handed. Let me get this turkey out here first. Alright, so what I do is put the turkey inside of this bowl. One thing that it'll do is it will give it time to cool off a little bit, and then the juice inside of the turkey will still be dripping out for a little bit. So with this bowl, with the colander, have that in there because now I've got all this broth. And it's nice to have the crock pot liner. So what you do is you take the broth and dump that into the bowl. So let me do that real quick. Alright, so I got the bag out of the crock pot here and inside the bowl. And this can be fairly easy sometimes, can be kind of hard. So basically when you have the bag, you just kind of pull at it a little bit, kind of like I'm doing right now, until you get one of these edges. And it's a lot easier if you have two free hands. So there we go. Okay. So now what we can do is take crock pot liner. Take the crock pot liner, put it back into the crock pot, and then you kind of take the veggies here and kind of let them just drain a little bit. So what I'm doing is to put that into there, just like that. So now what I've got here is just pure turkey broth. Now if you remember, when I put the turkey in this morning, there was 4 cups of water. This goes up to 8 cups. This whole 8 cups, but I only put 4 cups in there, and I said it was going to make about 6 cups of broth. So let's see about how much broth I have now. And that is right at the 8 cup line. So this is about the color and clarity of the broth that you make from doing this. Now what you could do is, you also remember there's going to be some broth down inside here, and there's going to be some more, a very little bit, but there's going to be some more inside there. What you could do is you could put this 8 cups in a pan and put it on the stove and reduce it to about 4 cups, and then all that's going to do is strengthen the flavor. So basically what we do now with the chicken broth or the turkey broth that you have is, if you have a food saver, what you're going to have to do is put those, scoop it out by cup or whatever you want to do. If you want to do 1 cup bag or 2 cup bag or 3 cup bags, take out how much you need, dump it into your food saver bag, and you actually have to put those into the freezer. The reason why you have to put it in the freezer is because if you try to seal up the bag in the food saver, all the liquid's going to be sucked out of it. So food savers, to me, they kind of suck. If you have a commercial sealer, kind of like a VacMaster, like I've got, all that you need to do is put them into the bags and then seal them up inside of the chamber sealer. And there's no having to freeze or anything like that. Just seal the bag like that, and you can throw it in your freezer. So it's an easy way to give yourself 6 to 8, 12, or whatever, how many cups you want of turkey broth from cooking a turkey inside of the crock pot or slow cooker. And for Thanksgiving, it's an easy way to get some turkey broth. You can even use the leftover turkey broth to make stuffing with. So it's an easy way to add some flavor to different recipes. So that's about it. Like I said, there's going to be some broth inside of here. Once this cools down, I'm going to turn the butt end of the turkey up so that whatever broth inside there will leak out, and it might make this a little bit darker. So for the darkness of that, that's kind of how dark it is. It's not quite as dark as the stuff you get from the store, but it does have good flavor. Nice thing about doing the recipe that I did is that it's keto friendly, it is gluten free, it is very low sodium, and you know exactly what went into it, because all there is just vegetables and that's it.